Shalom Yashala, Sha'ak Bayan, coming at you today on the Shabbat with a special video lesson right here. This is John 3:16 in the New Testament in the Hebrew. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the pronunciation of each word up from top to bottom. And I'm going to go back, take that out, and drop the literal meaning of each word here. So just to give you an insight on what John 3:16 is really saying when you read it, because when you look at it in the English, you know, some people are under the pretense, so they think it's talking about the whole entire world when it's really not. So up top, you got Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, Ha'alahayim, Ha'aiwalam, right? So pronunciation here, Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, all right, Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, and you got Ha'alahayim, Ha'alahayim, all right, Ha'alahayim, Ha'alahayim, all right, so that's Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, Ha'alahayim, all right, here, Ha'aiwalam, Ha'aiwalam. All right. So top line again, you got Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, Ha'alahayim, Ha'aiwalam. All right. Next line, you got Aid, Asherah, Nathan, Banwa, Yaha, Yawa. Yaha, Yawa. All right. So you got Aid, Asherah, right? Nathan, Banwa, Yaha, Yadwa, Yahad, Yawa. All right, that's your second line right there. Aid, Asherah, sorry, not Asherah. Asherah, Nathan, Banwa, Yaha, Yadwa, Yahadywa. All right. So first and second line together, you got Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, Ha'aiwalam, Slaki, Ha'alahayim, Ha'aiwalam, Aid, Asherah, Nathan, Banwa, Yahadywa. All right. First two lines. Drop down next line. You got Lama'ain, La'a, Ya'abad, Call, Hama'amayan, come, stop right there. So that line again. Lama'ain, erase that out real quick, fix that up for you. So you got Lama'ain, Lama'ain, la'a, lama ain, la'a, ya abad, ya abad, ya abad, call, right? Hama amayan, ha, ma, a, ma, yan. All right. Third line again. Lama ain, la'a, ya abad, call, hama amayan. All right. Fourth line, you got bawa, kaya, yahaya, khayaya, and iwalumium. All right. So you got bawa, kaya, all right, baya, there we go, bawa, kaya, ain, you connect that, yahaya, 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 khayaya, and iwalumium. All right. Iwalumium. All right. So going back from the top, you got up top, you got kaya, kaka, ahab, ha'alahayim, ha'aiwalam, aid, aishara, nathan, banwa, yahayawat, lama'ain, la'a, ya'ibad, ya'abad, call, hama amayan. It's a little long word right there. Hama amayan. Bawa, kaya, khaya, slaki, yahaya, yahaya, khayaya, and iwalumium. All right. So one more time. Kaya, kaka, ahab, ha'alahayim, ha'awalam, aid, aishara, nathan, banwa, yahayawa, lama'ain, la'a, ya'abad, kal, hama'amayan, bawa, kaya, ain, yahayaya, khayaya, iwalumium. All right. So these are just the pronunciations I dropped up for the symbols for the words. So next, I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna drop the literal meaning and the breakdown of what the scripture is saying. Take these off for you. And let's go back one at a time and get y'all the meanings. Always remember, keep in mind when you see the symbols, it's written in red from right to left. But as you see the pronunciations, if you look down here, this symbol, when you write it in the pronunciations, it starts on the left-hand side. So this symbol right here, the Ya is right there. The Ha is right here. The Yad is right here. And the Wa is on the end. So just pretty much reverse it. All right. So, and as you notice too, I did a video on connectors. I put the connectors here too, just to give you a little better insight on how to pronounce it. And what you need to know is when you see that, like I said, to drop the last A sound. All right, so load this off. So up top, we'll start back up top again. And y'all can take notes. I'm going to try to make sure I get like a little series of doing New Testament Hebrew videos. And if y'all got any scriptures y'all want in the New Testament to be, broken down, to get an understanding from what it says in the Hebrew as a verse when you look at it in the English, y'all let me know. So, all right, got all that off now. So back up top again, you got Kaya, which is to say for. Kaya is for. All right. Kaka is to say thus. Thus. Kaya, kaka is to say for thus. Ahab. Ahab is to say to love. Right? For thus love. Right? Kaya, kaka, ahab. Alright. Next word is ha'alahayim, alright, which is to say the power. Ha'alahayim, the power. Right. Or technically, this would be a plural to say powers, but just to keep it simple, as when you read it in the English, it says God, but here I'm going to put power. I'll leave it like that. So here, this is where the word world would be if you're looking at it in the English, but in the Hebrew, it doesn't say the word world, right? So right here, ha'aywalam is to say the everlasting, right? So for here, it says the everlasting. All right. So first line again. Kaya, for, kaka, thus, ahab, love, ha'alahayim, the power, ha'aywalam, the everlasting. All right. And like I said, this right here is where you would see the word world in English, but in the Hebrew, you don't see the word world there. All right. So next line, which is Aid, Asherah, Nathan, Banwa, Yahad, Yahweh. Yahad, Yahweh. All right. So this is to say still, Aid. Still, or some, depending on where you look this up at, it'll also say perpetually, which is to say ongoing, or to say that it won't stop. All right. So pretty much it's saying that the Most High won't stop loving us. All right. So next word, Asherah. All right. Is to say that. All right. to say that. Or you could say which. You could say that or which. Let me put it like this. That. You say which. Alright. Nathan is to say gave. Alright. Nathan. Nathan is gave. Alright. Alright. Then you got Banwa. This is what was given. His son. Banwa. Ban is son. Wa is to say his. His son. Okay. Now here, Yaha Yadwa is to say his only. Right? Because in English it just said, you know, he gave his only son. Right? Hebrews giving you that same part right here. You know, to give his only son. This would be his only. All right. So second line again. Aid, Asherah, Nathan, Banwa, Yahad, Yawa. Yahad, Yadwa. Okay. Still say that which, or you could just say which, or say that gave his son his only. All right. Now you drop down third line. You get Lama'ain. Now Lama'ain is to say so that. Right? Lama'ain, La'a. So that. Lama'ain. So that. La'a is to say not. That can also mean no as well, but in this case it's used to say not. So Lama'ain, so that. La'a, not. Alright. So that. Sorry. Lama'ain, so that. La'a, not. Ya'ibad is to say perish or die. But this word, it's, perish should be better to say here. So, Lama'ain, so that, La'a, not, Ya'abad, Ya'abad, so that not perish. Alright? Call is to say all. Alright? All. Call. Lama'ain, La'a, Ya'ibad, call. Alright? So that not perish all. Right? Now this Hama'amayana is to say that believeth. Right? Saying those that believe in the Most High. Alright? So that believeth. Hold on. Alright? So, Hama'amayan is to say that believeth. Alright? So, Lama'ain, so that, La'a, not, Ya'ibad, Ya'abad, not perish, call, all, Hama'amayan, that believeth. Right? Fourth line. Bawa, that believe. So, from that believeth to Bawa is to say in him. All right. And you got Kaya, you say for. And which is to say if. All right. So this is pretty much saying that you won't perish if you believe in him. But down here, when you see in him for if, This is relating back to the third line. This if is going to if you believeth in him. You know, that's just the way it is in the Hebrew grammar. So the next, Yahya, is to say he lived, or to say live. Well, in this case, it's just saying that you will live if you believe in the Most High. You will live. All right. Ha-ya-ya is to say life. So you were saying you will live your life. I will love you forever. And this is related to the kingdom. Forever, right? Or also you could say everlasting. You live life everlasting. As you see the word close up here, right? Now the pro here on the end is pretty much telling you never ending. Ongoing, won't stop. Right? So again, I'm gonna run through this again, Israel. You got Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, Kaya, Kaka, Ahab, Ha'alahayim, Ha'aywalam, Aid, Asherah, Nathan, Banwa, Yahayawa, Lama'aim, La'a, Ya'abad, Ka, Hama'amayan, Bawa, Kaya, Yahaya, Hayaya, Aywalamyam. All right. So that's for thus love the power, the everlasting, right? Which is to say, this is talking about pretty much the kingdom of heaven. The everlasting still won't change. That which gave his son, his only, so that not perish all that believeth in him, for if live life everlasting. And like I said down here, for if you do believe in the Most High and the Messiah, you know, you will live life everlasting. All right. So this is just one of the many ones that I do want to get into in the New Testaments. I want to get into some of Paul's writings too. So definitely look out for those as well. So with that, Israel, I'm gonna read this one more time. I'm gonna close out. So up top again, Kaya is for Kaka, thus Ahab, love, Alahayim, powers, Ha'awalam is everlasting, I is still, Asherah is that which, Nathan is gave, Banwa is son, Yahayawa is his only, Lama'aim is so that, La'a is not, Ya'abad is perish, Ka is all, Hama'amayan is that believeth, Bawa is in him, Kaya is for, is if, Yahaya is to live, Hayaya, life, I will love you. All right, forever. Okay, so with that, my name is Agbayana. This was a Hebrew translation of John 3:16 from the New Testament. Like I said, look out for some more videos that I'm going to be dropping soon. And with that, Israel, I want to say Shalom, Yahweh Shema Mashak Yahushua, Barakatah for my Akim, Washima Athan for the Akiwaf is for my sisters. All right, and with that, Israel, Shalom.